Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today we've got another NHL slate we're going to be going over. We have 9 games we're going to be looking at, so we get a decent slate of hockey for the day on MLB opening day. But that was our video last night. If you guys didn't check that out, check out our MLB video from yesterday. Me and my brother went over the 15 game, which is now a 13 game slate for that. But before we get into the video, before we get into the recap of what happened yesterday in the world of the NHL, you guys know to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. You can also follow us on our social medias at BetsEarl on Twitter, at Earl Sports Bets on Instagram. We also have a Discord link if you guys want to join that. The link to that will be in the description of the video down below. And we also have merch if you guys want to help support the channel that way. The link to that will also be in the description of the video below. And as always, leave a comment in the comment section of what's your best bet for today's NHL slate. All right, quick recap of yesterday. And we're struggling right now in hockey, but I feel like I had a good spot for Minnesota regulation there. It was a bounce back spot. It was supposed to be a spot where they showed up and they played well, and it was anything but. Winnipeg, I should have seen that a little bit better. This is their first game back after a long road trip. That was on me. But Minnesota, that should have been a game they should have won. They were outplayed the whole time. It was not a fun game there. And the only other game we had was Calgary and Vancouver, which was postponed due to COVID stuff. So we went 0-2 yesterday. We're 166 and 157. Going to hopefully get back on the right foot here. And let's get right into our slate for today. That being said, we are starting it off with the Detroit Red Wings and the Florida Panthers. Minus 223 for the Panthers, plus 199 for the Red Wings. Over under of 5.5 goals for this one. And we had this game go under the total of the first game, which it did. And we're going to go right back to the well here. I like the under as well. That last game should have been the game it went over, and they just didn't get any scoring in the third period. I can see this as a game where you're going to see Florida regress now without Ekblad, my bad. It's going to be Chris Driedger in net. They're going to be without Duclair, without Hornquist. They're still without Barkov. So I think this offense is going to slow down a little bit here. And you guys all know Detroit has been a low-scoring team all year. And, yeah, it's going to be Chris Driedger versus, I believe it's going to be Calvin Pickard, which hasn't looked that bad in net for Detroit. So we're going to go under the total here of 5.5 goals between the Panthers and the Red Wings for this game. I feel like there's going to be another low-scoring game between these two teams. Our next game, we have the Washington Capitals and the New York Islanders. Minus 117 for the Isles, plus 106 for these Capitals. Over under 5.5 goals. And coming into this game, Capitals have won 8 of their last 10 games. They're playing much better. Overall, this is going to be a pass for me, though. I don't want to play against this Islanders team at home. They're 13-1-2 at home this year. But it would be a slight lean to the Washington Capitals side because we're getting plus money on them. And I feel like this is a good little bounce back spot after a loss yesterday. Or no, 2 days ago against the Rangers. I think this is a spot where the Capitals could get a win. But I'm not going to have any action on this game. It would be dog or pass. Capitals or pass for me. And a slight lean towards the over. The Isles have been hitting a little bit more on their overs when they're playing at home than they are on the road. I believe on the road is where 14 of their overs or their unders have hit. So I think they're like 15-6 over under for home games. So I think home Islander bets over home Islander bets could be interesting. But overall, this game is going to be a pass for me. I'm not going to get any action on this game. All right, our next game is going to be the New York Rangers taking on the red-hot Buffalo Sabres as they finally get their win last night. I just got to stop and say good job to Buffalo there. They finally snapped their 18-game losing streak. They scored 6 goals against a struggling Philadelphia Flyers team, and I obviously should have seen that coming yesterday. The way they played the previous game, where they blew the 3-goal lead, and now they actually held the lead on that game. Props to the Buffalo Sabres, but now they're a plus 235 dog again versus the New York Rangers. Over/under of 6 goals. And my question for this game is who's going to be in net for the Sabres. If it's going to be Omar, I'll look at the under here. I think that Omar can definitely keep this Rangers team a little bit lower scoring. Somehow on this really bad Sabres team, Omar is 6-5-3, which is not a bad record considering how bad the Sabres are. He allows less than 2.5 goals a game. He has a .920 save percentage. Linus Ullmark's a decent goalie. This is just if he's in net today, I will probably lean towards the under and bet the under. If it's going to be Tokarski, I have no interest in playing this under. So, and it's going to be Igor Shesterkin. Wow, I can't speak right now, for the Rangers tonight. So keep an eye on that. If it's going to be Linus Ullmark, I like the under. If not, it's a pass for me completely on this game. Our next game we're looking at here is the Columbus Blue Jackets taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Minus 272 for the Lightning, plus 241 for these Columbus Blue Jackets. And this is Columbus has been struggling lately. They're 4-3-3 in their last 10 games. I feel like this is Tortorella's last year as the coach for that team. This is just a rough-looking Columbus team. They were just swept by Detroit not too long ago. They're missing Bjorkstrand is day-to-day right now. They're missing Bemstrom. Jonas Korpisalo is still out. The starting goal is going to be Elvis Merzlikins versus, I believe, Andrei Vasilevsky. This is going to be another no play for me. I mean, a slight lean to the Lightning, but you guys know I don't lay more than minus 150 really on this channel. Minus 145, minus 150-ish. So this is going to be another pass for me. I don't really have any thoughts on the total for this one. Slight lean to the under because of Vasilevsky. I really like Vasilevsky in net for this team. But and 2 of the 3 of these games have gone to the under. But yeah, I don't see really this Columbus team being able to knock off Tampa Bay. So I'm going to go a pass for this game. We have other games we can bet, and I'm not trying to bet these wide lines. Maybe you can parlay the Panthers with the Rangers and the Lightning if you want to get those 3 big favorites in there. I feel like those are pretty decent plays, but a pass for me betting them straight up. Our next game here is the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Boston Bruins. It's Dan Vladar in net for the Bruins versus Casey DeSmith, most likely. Tristan Jarry looked like he got hurt last game. And I like this matchup for goalies, actually. I think these are 2 decent goalies. Vladar is 2-0 so far, .952 save percentage, 1.5 goals allowed per game. I feel like this is going to be a spot where Boston's going to play really good defense around him. They're not going to allow many shots. And we're going to go with the under in this game. Both these teams, Boston's a huge under team, only 11 overs to 20 unders. Pittsburgh is 17-17, so it's split down the middle, but 8 of their last 10 games have gone to the under. And this, I feel like, is an easy under game for me. I don't mind the minus 117 on this. This is a spot where the Bruins have been struggling to score, and the Pittsburgh Penguins are playing more under games. So I like the under in this game, 5.5 for it at minus 117. I'm going to be betting that today. So give me the under in this game between the Bruins and the Penguins. All right, our next game is going to be the Ottawa Senators taking on the Montreal Canadiens, my bad. And it's another one of those, we don't know who really is going to be in net. Most likely it's going to be Gustafsson for Ottawa. It is probably going to be Carey Price for Montreal. And these 2 teams, though, have struggled to score a little bit. lately. Both these have leaned slightly towards the unders in their last 10 games. And in this series, they've played 5 games. Ottawa's actually won 3 of the 5. So Ottawa may not be a bad bet at plus 162 tonight. One thing I'm looking at a little bit more is 4 out of the 5 games that these two teams have played have gone towards the under. Gustafsson has played pretty decent in net for this team, so I'm not really worried about him really doing anything terrible. 2.0-1 record, 0.86 goals allowed per game, a 973 save percentage. So overall, he's not someone that I'm scared to play on for an under. So I like the under 6 here, and we're getting even money for it. I would really like to see that at 6.5, but it is what it is. I like the under 6 for this matchup. I think we can see a decent low-scoring game for this matchup. So far we've gone 3 unders for tonight, and we're not gonna have any more. We're not gonna need more totals. We're gonna look at a couple sides on 2 of these last 3 games. We're starting here with the Carolina Hurricanes and the Chicago Blackhawks. Blackhawks knocked off the Hurricanes in their last game. You can get the Hurricanes at minus 156, plus 141 run back for the Blackhawks, over under of 5.5 goals for this game. My projection is going to be Lankinen and Alex Nedeljkovic for this game. Looking for injuries here, it's still, I believe it's still Teravainen's out, and that's just about it for this game. I would lean towards the Carolina Hurricanes side. This is going to be the no-action game for me. I lean towards the Hurricanes, but this is definitely a spot where I can see the home dog getting another win. Blackhawks have been playing better hockey of lately. They are 4-6 in their last 10 games, though. But I like this. I like this Blackhawks team a little bit. I'm probably looking to fade them, though. I feel like some regression is bound for this team, but they have been playing decent hockey, other than their back-to-back losses versus Nashville. But we're going to pass on this game. Slight lean towards the Hurricanes. I really like this Hurricanes team this year, but not enough for me to bet them tonight at a minus 156 price tag. We head to the second to last game of the night, where we're getting the Dallas Stars at the Nashville Predators once again. Minus 117 for the Stars, plus 106 for the Preds, over under 5 goals. So that total is totally out of question. It's over or pass for that total. I don't think a single 5 has hit to the under so far this year. But we're looking at a bounce back spot here. I like the Dallas Stars at minus 117. We're getting Antoine Khudobin most likely versus Juuse Saros. And I feel like this is a decent bounce back spot. I'm still not super high on Nashville. I want to see what they can do against the Carolinas and the Floridas and the Tampa Bays of the division. We still need to see more from this Nashville team, and I don't think they're a team that's going to be able to string together wins like they have been the last week or so, playing teams like Chicago and teams like Detroit. Just these lower of the division teams for this Nashville team. So we're going to go with the Dallas Stars here, minus 117 versus the Nashville Predators. I feel like this is a decent bounce back spot for them. So we're going to be taking them on the minus 117 line to beat the Nashville Predators tonight. And on our final game of the night, we're looking at the Minnesota Wild and the Vegas Golden Knights. Both these teams playing on a back-to-back. I like the Knights in this matchup. I'll lay the minus 146. The max I'll lay on this channel is minus 150. I like the bounce back spot for Vegas. They're really good off of a loss. We're probably going to get Robin Lehner versus Cam Talbot. Lehner is 6-1-1 this year with a 906 save percentage, 2.35 goals allowed per game. So he's still a very good goalie for this team. Cam Talbot's nothing to downplay, though. He's 9-5-2, 925 save percentage, 2.37 goals allowed per game. So both these goalies have been playing good this season. Looking at injuries, though, the Wild are going to be without Zach Parise. He's on the IR. They're still without Foligno, and the only player that he's back. Alex Pietrangelo is going to be back tonight. He doesn't have a injury designation here on DraftKings. He's back. So this Vegas team. I think it's going to be much, much better now that Alex Pietrangelo is back. So I really like the Vegas Golden Knights in this spot now. I'm probably going to elevate them from a 3% to a 4% play, even on this minus 146 line. I don't mind them whatsoever. We're going to bump them up to a top play here. Give me the Knights, minus 146 versus the Minnesota Wild tonight. So quick recap of our plays for today. We're going with the under 5.5 goals here for the Florida Panthers. We're going under 5.5 for the Boston Bruins and the Pittsburgh Penguins. We're going under 6 goals between the Montreal Canadiens and the Ottawa Senators. We're going with the Dallas Stars at minus 117. And we're going with the Vegas Golden Knights here at the minus 146 line. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Real Sports Bets. But that's going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe as always, and let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in the NHL tonight, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.